Hello, hello. I am Jessica Hottle, and I'm excited to share with you guys today. I love the roll-up bag demo, and I really feel like I have mastered it. And if this gives you any hope, I was not good at sales when I first started. like I don't consider sales to be my natural talent, if you could say that. Recruiting is more came easily to me, but I have learned the skill of the roll-up bag, and I sell it. Sell princess and queen bags all the time now, and so I think you will find this really helpful, and I love to share it with people because I know that when I learned it, it changed my whole business. Guys, I will tell you this. First of all, when I first started, it was a rough start actually, and I had several facials that were like $0. So then I went from selling 9,000 in 1 year, 9,000 retail, to 40,000. And that's because I learned to master the skill. It's a skill, so it can be learned. I learned to master the skill of the roll-up bag and romancing it and the set sheet. And so that's what I'm going to show you guys. And I mean, I guess I'm just going to brag on myself a little bit. I have earned 4 or 5 Queen's Court of Sales rings. I've taken cash most of the time, but I did get one because I was like, sometimes you just gotta have the reminder that you're awesome. So yeah, but I mean, when you master this, being on the Queen's Court of Sales is easy. Can you imagine? I can imagine, being a consultant in my business at first, that it would be easy to sell. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. Yeah, and in the beginning, I never would have thought that selling 40,000 would be easy, but now it is. I sell, 40,000 and above every single year in my business, and I really owe the real. Okay, if you can put in the comments if you can hear me or if it's breaking up, because I feel like it's cutting out a lot. So please tell me if it's cutting out a bunch. But okay, without further ado, I'm actually gonna jump into doing the roll-up bag demo for you guys. And so basically I do the Shelley Palin style of a pampering session, which is the repair set or miracle set, depending on their skin, the charcoal mask, facial peel, hydrogel eye patches, and then the microdermabrasion on the hand, the hydrating cream mask right here on your neck, and then the satin hands and lips. And so that's a lot of product, and I love that. Okay, I might actually remake this after I finish this and put it on YouTube, and hopefully that will, it will not cut out that way. So just know that I'm going to put it on YouTube too. But anyways, so I love this because I have found that I sell way more doing the Shelley Palin style. But also, if you think about the facial peel, that is an expensive product, honestly, and people are not just going to buy it without trying it. And so I sell way more facial peels because I do the Shelley Palin style. And so I do charcoal mat, I do hydrogel eye patch right here, charcoal mask on the same side right there, and then I do facial peel on the other half. So if you don't know about the Shelley Palin style, I love it so much, but check that out. But yeah, so after I finish all of that, then I say, okay, I'm going to show you the princess roll-up bag. That's my sister. And so and mind you, even if it is a single facial, like one person, I still do this. So I say, okay, this hangs up in your bathroom, it swivels, these rip off and they're TSA approved and dishwasher safe, but not microwavable, so don't try that. So I just kind of like throw little jokes in there, but it's see-through, so you're more likely to use what you can see, and then you can just roll it up. I have a small bathroom, so I love how it declutters. I took this all over Europe with me. It was my carry-on. If we leave somewhere on a trip without my roll-up bag, I make my husband turn around. I, no joke, have done this before. I make my husband turn around because I'm not going to be ugly for 4 whole days or whatever. And I tell them that and they're like all laughing. So I say, okay, I'm going to show you how you could get one for free. And then I pull out the set sheet. So you're going to hand everyone their own set sheet, and you'll give them pens too. And I say, okay, so this is not all that we have. This is not all of our products, but it simplifies things. Because sometimes it can be overwhelming to look at a catalog. And I say, I'm going to have you circle what you used, so you know what you used, but also you can make a wish list and just pretend like Oprah said, here's my credit card, go crazy. So, you know, you want to like throw in some humor just to like make it more fun, right? So yeah. And then I make sure they know all of our products are European Union compliant, so they're very clean, and all of our products are made in the US. And I also recommend telling them, and hey, we are #1 in skincare and cosmetics in the whole world in direct sales. Because they need to know that. So I walk them through the whole thing, and my voice is kind of gone right now. But here, I'm going to show you just what I say. I go through it quickly. So you don't want to camp out on one thing forever. You want to like have little fun catchphrases or like a fast testimonial of why you love it. But basically, I'll just show you how I do it. So I say, okay, these 3 right here, these will last you at least 6 months. This one maybe longer. This one has the Botox in a bottle in it. So everyone's like, oh, okay. And so they like circle that. So I say, okay, Susan, you tried the repair set. So you circle that. Kaylee, you tried the time-wise set. So circle that one, you know, maybe. So anyways, I tell them like, you circle that one. I boss them around. And then I say, this one is, half the price per ounce, than Olay. This one, the Mary Kay set, it's newer, it's really good for sensitive skin, and it has no parabens, no synthetic dyes, no fragrance, no alcohol. It's non-comedogenic, so it doesn't clog your pores. This is the Clear Proof set. That's the men's line. This is what you tried on your hand. You can circle this. It buffers your skin and shrinks your pores. And this is one of the things that made me fall in love with Mary Kay when I first started, because my skin felt so soft immediately after, and then the next morning my skin was glowing. So I just tell that like personal story. The facial peel is one of my all-time favorite masks. Circle that one. We did that today on the right side of your face. It brightens your skin and it disintegrates dead skin. And I personally use this 2 to 3 times a week. This is the wrinkle limiter. It's 76% as effective as Botox. And I swear that I have less forehead wrinkles than my younger sister because of it. And I say that. This is the, it's Korean beauty inspired, and it's our barrier restore. It reduces redness, and it's all about skin health and helping you to have a strong skin barrier to keep the bad stuff out, the good stuff in. This is our BioCell lifting mask. I wore it the day before my wedding, and it just made me glow. this is our hydrogel eye patches. You can circle that because you did that on the other side of your face. This is the nourishing oil. So I use that on my 4-year-old's hair. The ends of her hair, it helps to hydrate, but it's very multi-use. You can use it as a moisturizer on your cuticles. It has sweet almond oil. It's wonderful. This is the C+E. This is one of my all-time favorite products. It took away precancerous spots that I had. No joke. These are our boosters. If you want glowing skin, this is it right here. I took those all over Europe with me, even though my husband was like, can you think minimalist? I was like, yeah, sure. No. I legit took 2 boosters with me all over Europe among the rest of my roll bag. Anyways, these are our, it's our body wash, lotion, and scrub. And then this is our satin lips. So we all did that. You can circle that. These are our new shimmer eyeshadow sticks. On our next session, you can try the shimmer eyeshadow sticks, and I can help you figure out which one is best for your eye color. So you as you're going through this, you want to mention the second session like several times, because you want them to be like, oh, second session. Oh, second session. Okay, I need to have a second session. This is the brush set. It's designed by international makeup artists. This is the eye kit. So this is our famous eye makeup remover. It is #1 in the world, and we sell one every 5 seconds. No joke. This is the lip kit. That's the finishing set. The translucent loose powder reduces shine throughout the day, and the setting spray helps your makeup to stay for 16 hours. This is the foundation set. So on your second session, you could have a foundation matching. I know how to match you. And then this is, you can circle this one too, because we did the charcoal mask on one side of your face and the hydrating cream mask on your neck. And so here are the deals. So if you get 1 set, you get an item half price. If you get 2 sets, you get 2 items half price, and so on. And then these are the big mama Costco deals up here. And let me just pause for a second and say, you don't have to use this set sheet. Use whatever set sheet works for your brain. But I like this one, and I feel like they are really good deals, but not like breaking the bank for myself at the same time. So, okay, so the Cadillac set is when you pick any 8 sets, you get it for $3.99. And you would also get 4 half-price items of your choice, and the free roll-up bag. And I will hold it up every time I say, and the free roll-up bag. And then I say, I know 8 sets sounds like a lot, but if you notice down here, the repair set counts as 4 sets. So, and I point to the ones that they circled on their sheet, and I say, okay, so say you did this one, and then you did 1, 2, 3, 4 sets. That would equal 8 sets. So then you would get the bag for free and 4 half-price items of your choice if you wanted. Next, the queen is when you pick any 6 sets. You get the bag for free and 4 half-price items of your choice. So just say you picked this one. This one is counts as 3 sets. So if you did this one and then 1, 2, 3, that would count as 6 sets. Okay. And then I say the princess. The princess is really cool because it's any 4 sets and you would get 4 items half price. So notice they do not get the bag for free with this one. But they get 4 items half price and it's discounted. So for instance, any 4 sets, you get it for $1.99 and 4 items half price. This one is $2.25. Now it's $2.30. $2.25, yet it's 4 sets. So you would actually get it for $1.99 instead of $225, and you could pick out 4 items half price. Like say you wanted a mascara, a lip gloss, blah, blah, blah. And so I say, okay, so which ones stand out to you? You know, and I'll have people raise their hands and everything. And then I will go into the individual consultation, which another one of our director friends is going to be teaching that next week, or yeah. So I'm not going to go into that part, but that's what I would go into next. So that being said, there's like 5 things that I wanted to just kind of, 5 things to remember, really. And, so 1, always do the roll-up bag and set sheet close, even for a single facial. Okay, literally, I just not too long ago, like a couple of months ago, I had this lady come over that was a referral, and she bought over $500 from me just in one sitting because I did the roll-up bag demo and set sheet with her. She bought, one person, $500. And she was able to walk home with like most of it because I had it in stock. So she was like super happy about that. So number 2 is never prejudge. One of my girlfriends came over for a facial. She has 5 kids. She's my age. And I honestly, it's sad to say, but I prejudged her, and I expected that she would only order like a charcoal mask from me, you know, something small. Cause I mean, I get it. Like you have young children, you're budgeting. So I went ahead and I did the roll up bag close and set sheet with her, walked her through that. And I was almost honestly like kind of nervous about doing that. Because I don't know, sometimes it's like harder to do it for a friend than it is for a stranger. I don't know if you can relate to that, but, and she bought 200 from me. And so I was like kind of shocked, but, and she's like, don't worry, I'll buy more later. I was like, okay. Okay. Number 3 is never prejudge. So, okay, I did a single facial with a referral, and it was one of the most awkward facials I've ever done. Like, it was hard to like keep the conversation going. Like, it was just conversation not flowing. Like, I was just like, wow, like she doesn't like me or something. I don't know what's going on. But like the whole time I was just like, okay, so, do you have any grandkids? Like digging for ways to like connect, and it just wasn't happening. But I went ahead and I did the roll up bag demo and the set sheet with her, and she bought a princess bag. I was shocked. So anyways, number 4 is keep inventory. So, you know, I know that sometimes it's, especially if you're just starting out, like sometimes it can be hard to, be able to invest in inventory, but it is so worth it, so helpful, and you will sell 50% more. That's actually a company average, that if you have inventory, you will sell 50% more. So, and I believe that. So I remember as a new consultant not having a lot of inventory, and I remember hearing about the roll-up bag and you know how important it is to learn the skill. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna trust them because they sell a buttload of product. And so I took a risk and I invested in a roll-up bag and like a miracle set or a repair set, and I loaded it up and I took it to a party and I sold it immediately. I was blown away, like how fast I sold it. And people buy on impulse. And so they want to be able to take it home. Like, have you ever experienced that where someone says, oh, do you happen to have this in stock? And you're like, oh no. And they're like, oh, that's okay. And you lost the sale. So I really encourage you, like, as you're able to, invest in inventory, because it really does pay off. So, okay, number 5 is don't believe the lie that no one has money. Okay, don't believe that. Trust me, my sister and my sisters and mom, they were never like huge purchasers of skincare and makeup. So I understand like not really getting why people would drop $300 to $500 on skincare and makeup, because I did not see that happening growing up. So it was a little bit hard for me to get past that when I started selling Mary Kay. But people buy what they value, and they will drop money for skincare and makeup that is good value. And don't forget, our products are European Union compliant, which is a really high standard of skincare and makeup. And we are number 1 in skincare and cosmetics in the whole world in direct sales. So we have good stuff, and it's actually very affordable, especially for the high quality. So when people tell you, even if people come to your party and they say, I don't have money, or I'm not going to get anything, or just, if you hear people saying to you, oh, you'll never do well with Mary Kay because no one has money around here. Do not believe them, guys. I live in the country, and I heard that so many times here in the country. But guess what? Farmers' wives, they want good skin. Everybody wants good skin. And so it's just a matter of just having them try it, just getting it on their skin, and they change their mind. So that's my little soapbox right there. But people will pay high dollar for good products. Okay, so all of that being said, again, these were the 5 things to remember. Always do the roll-up bag close, even when it's just a single facial. Never prejudge. Number 3 is never prejudge. Number 4 is keep inventory. Number 5 is don't believe the lie that no one has any money. But I hope this helped you, and I am going to actually make a YouTube clip of just the roll-up bag and the set sheet demo, so that you can practice that. And I know that it was breaking up a little bit on this live anyways, but please put in your comments like anything that helped you. I would love to know that and see that. And also let me know if you have any questions. But I hope this helped, guys. That's it. Bye.